week, if that's any consolation to any of you all. It is running a bit smoother for me.
I'm not seeing the
So,
server yet.
did I lie to you all? Is it not set up?
Haven't seen it yet either.
Maybe it just takes a minute.
Well, I'm unsure of why that would be.
Did you make it
Any-
public or private?
I thought I made it public, but let me.
Oh wait, is it maybe
Public.
still labeled practice?
No, that
Okay.
would be the practice session. No, it was public. I don't know. Oh, I know what the problem was. I had the maximum number of human opponents set to 0. So I was the only person in the session. We make sure all the settings kept though. While I go through this, I will also point out if you've not run an oval with us yet. Again, I'm in just focus mode, but the only tire compound available on ovals is like Speedway Slick or whatever they call it. So Slick Oval maybe. So point is there's no tire compound requirement, but there is a quote mandatory pit stop just to make sure everything in the game is happy and satisfied. There is you're going to need to stop for fuel. There's no way around it. So yeah, full damage, medium scale, no mechanical failures. So please feel free to crank the radiator. Go looking for it again. It should be still ARL Indy 175. Should be able to find it if you filter by track. If it's not in there now, I don't know where it would be.
It's there. I found it.
Okay. We'll blame it on I'm going to blame it on Steam today, not me, forgetting that more than
That
one
sounds
person was
reasonable.
racing this race. Yeah. It's Tuesday. It's maintenance
I found
day.
it.
Sweet. Glad we still got some of our heavy hitters on ovals here. That'll be good. Sorry for the thinner field. I think the repeat round was maybe not as exciting as folks wanted, but that's okay. There's still going to be 10 or 11 of us, so.
Well, I mean, the discussion last time was pretty divided.
Yeah,
So.
that's true too. The good news, though, top 10 very easy to accomplish tonight.
Yeah, right. Good points on the board.
So,
although everybody that's around me is here tonight, so unfortunate.
Well,
but that's okay.
You know, all it takes is one of those people to get roped into a yellow or fall the wrong way of a yellow or a safety car. I think that's everybody, right? I think I got everybody. I think so.
By the way, you were mentioning that Adelaide's been moved to the back of the season, so we're going to another oval
Hockenheim
next week. Is that correct?
No, Hockenheim ring will be next.
Oh,
yes,
Hockenheim.
That was the Driver's Choice Grand Prix was originally set to be round 7, so we're going to be a round behind now. So we'll be at Hockenheim next week.
Right. I think Dickless Rage won't be able to join us next week, but he was bummed to be missing out on Adelaide because I thought it just got pushed back a week. So.
Oh no, we moved it to the back of the calendar so that we could not disrupt too much more of it. So yeah, you'll get Adelaide. It's a good one.
Nice.
Oh no, yeah, I like it. I mean, the curbs are horrendous, but it's a fun track.
Yes. Before I deafen myself and get ready to roll, make sure and feel free to bounce out and bounce back in if you need to. Bind a button to reset because car resets are enabled. If you end up upside down with all 4 wheels, you can still reset the car and get back to pit lane. So you may want to make sure. It's very easy to end up upside down here at this track. So
right on. All right,
sweet.
That was my last bit. Good luck, everybody, and hopefully I'll see you guys when the checkered actually waves.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oops.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Oh, yikes.
The leader has just done a 40.1. The leader has just done a 40.1. P4. The oil temperature's getting a bit high. Car outside. He's still there.
Qualifying started.
P2. Hold your line. Clear high. The leader's just done a 39.2.
No, we still have 6.5 minutes of practice. Oh, yeah.
Car inside. Still there. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Clear inside. P4. That was a 40.5. Alright, Mike B, your water and your oil are both looking pretty hot right now. Car high. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. B6, your lap time was at 39.8. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Yellow flag. That's your fastest lap today. The right rear is carrying a bit of wear. P7. Your lap time was 39.5. There's a bit of wear on your right side tyres. Okay, Mike B, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P2, that's your best lap in the session. That lap was a 39.3. We've got double yellows, double yellows. P3, that last lap was a 39.3. The leader has just done a 39.2. You're locking your front brakes. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. There's traffic behind, watch your mirrors. Okay, Mike B, your engine temperatures are looking better now. P4. The leader's just done a 39.0. You're locking your front brakes. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Checker flags out, P5. That's the end of the session, P5.
Uh-oh.
Well, guess who's gonna give me a draft? Everybody else can see it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not a private qualifying. All right,
Nope. Yeah, let's get some draft going.
and it's
Pit
and
exit's
it's only
clear.
10
Stay
minutes,
behind
so
the white
we'll
line.
finish it.
Okay, Mike B, we've got 9 minutes to do the business.
Okay, so I realize this is an all skate session. You guys just want to fly with it?
Might as well.
Okay,
Some good draft.
sounds good.
It'll just make it easier if we just roll with it.
Yep, sorry about that. I thought I checked all my T's and I's, and I guess I dotted the T's and crossed the I's. All right, well, I'm going to go ears off again. Good luck, and I hope this goes all right.
Good luck. Have a good race.
Pole position. The leader has just done a 39.8. The leader has just done a 39.8. You're in pole. The leader's just done a 39.3. Okay, Mike B, keep an eye on the oil temperature. It's creeping up.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, Maddie. I'm sorry.
The leader got a car outside. Clear high. Yellow flag. Your water and your oil are both looking pretty hot right now. Try and take it easy. B2. Okay, Mike B, you've used half your fuel. P3, that's your fastest lap. You've just done a 39.2. The leader has just done a 38.8. Yellow flag, caution. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Your right rear has got minor wear. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P2, that's your quickest lap. 3 laps of fuel remaining. That lap time was 39.0. The leader has just done a 38.8. P3, only 2 more laps of fuel. We're seeing a bit of wear on your right side tyres. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. That's your best lap in this session. You've just done a 38.9. Inside. Box this lap, please. Mike B. Inside. Clear low. Two litres remaining. Alright, Mike B, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Take your time, start it back up and get back in the race. Your engine temperatures are looking better now. That's the end of the session, P3.
Nice job, Mark.
Thanks. That was cutting it close.
Oh, yeah, it was. I thought I was safe. I didn't think you could get the tires up the temp in that time.
70
Maddie,
watt
I'm really
laps.
sorry about that if
P3,
you're still
pit
in the
window
chat, bro.
opens on lap
You're good. That's whatever shit
1.00.
happens. It's all good. I didn't even see you either, to be honest. I was kind of checking because I could not get any pace. I was checking my settings real quick. I was checking my weight jacker and tweaking that at the time.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about weight checker. I had it all the way out for qualifying, and then I just got pulled right up to you in the slip, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't even see you come until it happened because I was playing with my weight jacker and anti-roll bar settings, trying to pick up the pace because I just could not find pace.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
Get ready. Go. Okay, Mike B, decent start. We can build something from here.
We're going to have a row one start here.
Car down low. Still there. Clear inside. Alright, Mike B, pit window open. guy ahead has just done a 42.3. You've just done a 42.4. Watch your oil temperature, it's pretty high. Obscura is now in the lead. P3, that's the fastest lap of the race. The guy ahead has just done a 39.8. The guy behind has just done a 39.7. Car low. Clear low. Got car high. Still there, you're in the lead. That lap was a clear high. That lap was a 39.7. The guy behind has just done a 39.2.
All right, get up there, Jeff.
Got a car low. Hold your line. Inside's clear. P2, that was a 39.9. Okay, Mike B, we're matching race pace. That lap time was 39.2. Car high. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high. You're leading. That was a 39.5. Safety car's coming out. Full course yellow. Follow the pace car. Full course yellow. Pits are closed.
Sorry for that scare there, Merchant.
No problem.
Should have been watching further ahead.
Okay, Mike B, your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures. Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
Man, he's trying to limp it back. It's okay, he can take his time. This is good fuel saving right now. Jeff actually went for the pit stop. Interesting.
Is it me or does it keep spawning his wrecked car further up the straightaway?
No, he's still trying to get back to pits.
Oh, he's actually in the car trying. Oh, I was like, because the tire's gone. I didn't think he was trying to look.
Pits are open.
He's slowly making it. I'm impressed, actually.
Brutal. Yeah, I guess I assumed he wasn't in the car anymore just because of that damage.
Okay, Mike B, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
If he doesn't get back, he's not going to get back. We're going to go right back to yellow.
As long as he's still moving, it should stay green.
Oh, interesting. on this lap, right?
Yeah, next meeting. I just want him to make it now.
He's so close to that early. He's so close to that early entrance road. He's almost there. Then it's the long
Heads
crawl
up,
down
prepare
the
for green
entrance
flag.
road.
Safety car phase.
Oh wait, it might. Oh yeah, hang on, it is in the green. Okay.
Green, 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 let's go.
I think he made it.
Your tyres are cold, watch out. White flag, mate.
Fair enough.
That's commitment.
We're seeing a bit of wear on your right rear. White flag.
I think that's probably safe enough.
Safety car deployed. Stay behind the pace car.
Is no mechanical failures. You probably just rev the engine a couple of times.
We think Gus has gone off in turn 3.
Wait, oh yeah, through that yellow because he's still on track.
Oh, he lost another wheel. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh. Poor guy.
I don't think he's making it back at this point.
Alright,
now.
Mike B,
They're
the oil
both back
temperature's getting a
wheels,
bit
so
high.
he can't.
Oh,
Safety cars out, pits are closed. Gus has retired from the race.
I know.
he almost made it too.
Mark, you should go push him.
You first.
Oh man. He was probably
almost
revving
made
it
it, too.
endlessly and it just lost the last tire.
Shit.
Dang, that sucks.
Your engine temperatures are looking better now.
This is still a better experience than the 2 times I tried to run the iRacing special event, Indy 500 this year. First time I got taken out on lap 2 while under a safety car.
Wow.
And the second time I got taken out on lap 1.
Pits are open.
Oh man, he almost made it too. That sucks.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open. Safety car in this lap.
Do we have any lap cars or?
Yeah,
just-
we got me and Day Dinosaur are both lapped. I think we're the only two.
I wasn't sure if it was just that one lap down.
Okay, Mike B, get ready. Safety car's coming in. The safety car's out. Slower car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys. Green flag. carrying minor wear on your right side tyres. Safety car's out. Full course yellow. Stay behind the pace car.
So we got plunged behind me.
Oh,
What just happened?
I think someone hit Les Paul. Maybe. That's what it looked like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he spawned. Maybe he just lit up the tires. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure I just ran into him, but I didn't get any damage, and I didn't hit him on my screen. I gunned it, and
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I didn't touch him on my screen, but I just saw him around. So, dude, that's like the second time this has happened here
Yeah.
for me. I mean, I killed Jeff that one time. That's not bad, guys.
Safety car's out. Pits are closed.
He'll get it repaired.
Hope so.
Alright, packing up into turn 2.
Okay.
Still has all his tires. No rear wing though.
Man, poor dude. I feel so bad.
Pits are open.
Excuse me, sir. Can I interest you in 70 laps of safety car?
Sign me up.
We started so strong.
We did start pretty strong.
Yellows breed yellows.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open. Okay, Mike B, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Oh, nice. Les is out of the pit, and he'll be able to wave around.
Nice.
So he should be able to get right back on the lead lap. He's catching up to us now.
Be ready, we're going green. The safety car's out. Green flag, we're racing. Your front tyres are cold. Tyre temperatures look good. Watch your oil temperature, it's pretty high. We're quickest at the moment. That lap time was 39.4. The gap behind is now 0.8. The car in front of us is 2 laps behind. Okay, Mike B, if you don't cool this engine, you're really going to fuck it up. We're currently setting the pace. The gap behind is now 1.0. Your lap times are improving. Come on, Mike B. The gap to Obscura behind is now 1.1 seconds. That lap time was 39.0. Okay, Mike B, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 6 laps of fuel left. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 47 Celsius. The gap to B2 behind is now 1.4 seconds. You've just done a 39.1. We're seeing a bit of wear on your right front. We're seeing some wear on your right rear.
Maggie, now. Maybe call her.
Alright, Mike B, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. We're quickest right now. Gap to B2 behind is now 1.0. 3 laps of fuel remaining. You've just done a 39.1. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Your left rear has minor wear. Your right side tyres are looking quite worn now. Only 2 laps of fuel left. That was 39.7. The track temperature is falling. It's now 45 Celsius. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. Okay, pit stop requested. Pit this lap, in this lap. Okay, Mike B, we have no recorded pit timings. The estimate position estimates won't be reliable. You should have plenty of space on the exit. We should come out outside.
Oh, seriously?
Clear high. Safety car's coming out.
God.
Yellow flag. We can't fix our suspension, mate. That's your day over.
Dude.
One litre remaining. Full course yellow. Pits are closed.
Stacking up, turn 1, safety car. TLM, I'm not sure what happened there. Sorry if that was a weird situation.
The pit crew is ready. We're running on fumes. Lift and coast where you can. Look out for the pit speed limit. Okay, Mike B, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Yeah, I was trying to pit.
Sorry about that. It didn't look like it was a pit entry from my perspective.
All good, man. I mean, it's a fast pit entry. I get it. Just shit timing.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 42 Celsius. The leader, Obscura, is pitting. Lewis, ahead, is pitting. Safety car is out. Pits are now open. We're going green next time by. Alright, Mike B, keep an eye on your oil temperature. It's creeping up. Get ready, safety car's coming in. Safety car's out, yellow flag. Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures. The next car is Lewis. You're locking your fronts going into turn 4. Green, 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 let's go. Blue flag. P9. Keep an eye on your oil temperature, it's creeping up. The gap to P8 ahead is now 0.8. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 40 Celsius. If you don't cool this engine, you're really going to fuck it up. Car high. You're clear outside. You've just done a 42.6. Car outside. Clear outside. Sixth place. Okay, Mike B. The next car is Matty. Carlo. Still there, P7. Clear inside. Carlo. He's still there. Clear low. Carlo. Clear inside. Car outside. He's still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Clear high, P8. Your last lap time was at 40.9. Car down low, clear low. You've got some serious suspension damage there. Blue flag. Watch your speed. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P10, right in front of P10.
Huh? All done, go! Okay, Mike B, your engine temperatures are looking better now. There's a car approaching, stay behind the line. Blue flag. Blue flag. Your oil temperature is getting a bit high. 10th position.
Okay, Mike B, your water and your oil are both looking pretty hot right now. Try and take it easy. The gap to P5 behind is now 1.2 seconds, 3 laps ahead. That last lap was a 39.6. The track temperature's rising. It's now 42 Celsius. P10. Your lap times are improving, this is good. That lap was a 39.5. The gap to P5 behind is now 4.9, 3 laps ahead. Your lap time was 39.3. All right, Mike B, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Two laps left. The track temp's increasing. It's now 44 Celsius. Last lap. That lap was at 39.2. Has taken the win.
Nice win, Joe. Same. I totally messed up. I downshifted the
10th position. Okay, it's over. Bad luck, Mike B.
I was going to upshift, but
Rough.
Good race, everybody.
Good race.
Good race.
hell yeah, that was a ton of fun.
I gotta hop off. You guys have a good night. I'll catch you all next week.
You too. See you next week.
Cheers.
All right,
See
bye,
you
guys.
guys.
Yeah, Beeling, sorry again about that pit entrance.
It's all good, man. Like I said, I mean, it's a really fast pit entrance. You didn't know that's what I was gonna do. I made the mistake too of leaving my mic in the Discord muted. Otherwise, I would have told you, hey, I'm going to the pits. But What can you do?
Oh damn, yeah. And then I had some momentum more than I thought on you, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pass on the inside.
Yeah, I was literally like 0.3 liters of fuel left. Like that was like me gonna coast in there.
Oh no.
If I had had more fuel, I saw you coming. If I had had more fuel, I just would have gone around for another lap and let you pass somewhere else on the circuit. But I was like, I have no more fuel. I've got to go in.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, glad you were able to get back out.
Yeah, for sure. We got back out. It was still a fun race. I mean, I led the race for a while, so that was a good feeling, at least.
Yeah, dude. Sorry for. I think I bumped into a couple people sliding high or something. I don't know. I got hit and had damage to my right rear suspension, so it was kind of hanging in there. So sorry if I ruined someone's race.
We succeeded.
I
It
just
didn't
don't know.
explode.
I just don't know what happened. I don't. Last season on all ovals, I had like top pace, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong in the setup, and I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were like competing for wins on the oval last season, and then
On almost every oval.
yeah, and now
And
you were on a podium at Gateway last season.
yeah, in Indy, I was on a podium when I got tangled in a wreck I couldn't avoid. I was in a podium spot right near the end. I don't know. I don't understand it. I just have no pace on ovals this season.
Is it your
I
setup?
ran.
I guess it could be. I don't know. I might need to play around a little more. I don't know.
So I ran a baked into AMS2 setup tonight. I did no setup work at all.
I had a pretty good gap to you and Dickless Rage near the end, and then I got some real bad understeer and had to really lift to avoid hitting the wall. And you guys just caught me so quick.
Was it deep in a stint for you? Like, was it deep into the tires?
Yeah, because I pitted under that last safety car and took full fuel and tires.
So what I have noticed, and I don't know if anybody else has, excuse me, allergies. At Indy, with the accelerated tire wear, I do not think the little graph telling you the life left in the tire is remotely close to accurate. I feel like the grip fall off is far earlier than it shows. That could just be me, but I feel like I'll start feeling it push in the corner, and I'll look at the tire graph, and it's like, oh yeah, you still got like 60% life left. And I'm like, there's no way I can run these further than 50%, or I'm going to end up in the wall.
Yeah, I just don't get it. It is what it is. Let's just hope we can get some pace back in the courses. I don't even know what we got next.
Hockenheim.
Oh,
that one would be good fun.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I did all of the research I could to try to find a good night race this season, and it was gonna probably be Hockenheim, but AMS2 doesn't model a lot of lighting there, so sadly no night race there, because I would love to see a night road race.
Just do it at Adelaide.
That's true. We've done it before. We've done a warm-up at Adelaide before. 3 in the morning.
That was so funny. We couldn't see shit. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't have any wrecks in that session. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to learn. I generally like Hockenheim. I just hate that last second. That very last second.
Can you hear me? Okay,
Yeah.
there it went. That was fucking weird.
What happened?
I have no idea. Have you been able to hear me this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For most of my microphone in Discord just suddenly changed without warning.
Obscure, are you still in here?
Sorry, what was that?
I just watched the replay, dude. I was further right than I thought I was there too. So I definitely can see how you thought I wasn't going in.
Yeah, I'm glad the replay shows that because I'm like, it seemed like a normal lap. Like you were way over to the right.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like wasn't like all the way over, but I was like I thought I was closer to the line, and I was definitely like a car width away from the line. So I see how you could see that gap there.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well,
Just
yeah, sorry to
unfortunate
hear
time.
that.
No, you're good, man. Just unfortunate timing. Shit happens.
Bailing, I wanted to apologize. I am gutted for checking you up in turn 3.
Oh, dude, you're good, man. You're good, man. I was
I-
just fighting to survive at that point.
Well, you know, I guess I don't get passed in 3 as often as I thought I did. Maybe it typically happens in 1, but it's like every time I got passed in 3 tonight, the person that went by me was like on 0% throttle, and I felt like I was gonna ram into the back of him. And so what had happened is he got around me and then slowed down, and I checked up, and of course by that point I was halfway up the track, and you were right on my tail, so you were. I had to go down or go up, and then he checked up more, and we both went one way, and then we split, and you grazed the wall, and I felt bad.
All good, brother. All good.
It's so weird how I would have thought, and I've driven Indy a bunch, genuinely would have thought Pocono would have been the more challenging oval, but I seem to just struggle with Indy more, which is interesting to
Indy
me.
is challenge. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like these corners are a little faster, so just things are happening quicker. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like,
Yes,
I don't,
absolutely true there.
because like, I mean, here at least in clean air, I can full throttle all the way around this lap. Like, I can't do that at Pocono. Like,
Right. You've got tighter turns at Pocono. And maybe
yeah,
that's what makes it pseudo easier, is because you have to slow down at Pocono. Like you're
yeah, you're
not
already expecting it.
Yeah, you're not foot to the floor the whole time.
Right.
See, I think Pocono's harder.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think finding the groove at Pocono is harder, but I think racing at Pocono is easier.
I don't know. For me, it's just I'm so used to Indy. Like, I don't know. For me, just Indy is like just the cream of the crop, and it's fun to race. And
yeah, I mean,
I guess I'm dialed in with the setup and everything. I guess. So,
I do
I don't
enjoy
know.
Indy. I'd never really raced Pocono before this season, other than like brief testing for the season. So I had no idea really what to expect, but maybe it was just I spent a little bit more time on the setup for Pocono, obviously, than I did for this, and maybe that is what did it. But man, it was tricky. Like, I did not feel like I could get a good run to pass anyone. At one point, Dickless Rage kept getting around me, and I would get a fantastic run coming out of 4, and then it would just run out of steam on the front straight, and I couldn't get past him. And I didn't want to stick my nose in turn 1, and cause him to go up into the wall. So it's weird, man. Indy is so unique. It is part of the reason I love it, is because it's so difficultly different. But yeah, it was a weird one for sure.
I guess those of us up in the front, when we were passing each other, it was pretty much always on the inside of turn 1 or turn 3, and it was very much at the very end.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, maybe that is why it was, because like and you know, y'all up at the front were good enough to do it. I did not have the confidence in my driving, and I'm like, if I try to pass somebody at the very exit of, or the very entry of 3, we're both going to end up in the wall. So I typically bowed out of it, and then he actually ended up running wide at one point and clipping the wall, and that gave me an opportunity. But
yeah, it's a dance. It's kind of like the person on the inside has to lift, and I usually lift and downshift so I can make the corner.
Yeah.
And then the if you're the person getting past, like you can time it just right so you're basically still committed to the corner, but you're lifting and pulling directly behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So it's does that make sense? Like where you're
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
But it's a dance. You have to
It's
trust your
so
partner.
tricky. Yeah, it really is. And it was just, and it wasn't that I didn't trust anybody out there. I didn't honestly trust myself to get around people without, plowing them into the wall, which was not my intention. I was just tonight was just a matter of I just want the race to go smooth and I don't want to finish dead last. Bailing on the freaking front row though to qualify. That was nice.
Hell yeah. I led the race for a little while too.
So what made you stay out on that first yellow or handful of yellows?
Well, I was already in the lead. And I like if Jeff had been in front of me and he'd pitted, I would have followed him or obscure or whatever, right? But they were behind me, and so they pitted. By the time they pitted, I was like I was already in front of them, so like they pitted behind me. You know what I mean? And at that
Right.
point, I was like, I don't know if I should or not. Like if I had been right behind them, I just would have followed them in. And so I just decided to stay out. And then once we got the second one, I was like, well, maybe I can make it on one stop at this point. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But
Do you think you'd have made it on one stop? It very
maybe
seriously crossed my mind.
maybe with all of those
With all the yellows we
with
had.
all those yellows, I'll look and see how many minutes was left when I finally did have to pit for fuel. Let's see.
Wow, I had 18 liters left at the end.
That's
I did
about
not
where I
expect
landed.
to have that much.
There's so much yellow, man. And I gotta give Gaius Octavian like freaking Trooper of the Year award because that second yellow was the same yellow. Like it came out because he hit the wall and blew the suspension out, and he limped that damn thing all the way down the back stretch, down onto the pit access road, halfway through the short chute, and then it threw a second yellow, and he finally retired. And I was gutted, but also like bravo for the effort, man, because that is a brutal drive.
Yeah, so there was 23 minutes in the race when I went for my first pit. So I maybe could have made it.
Yeah, with enough yellow. I mean, we had a lot of yellow there at the end.
I think we only had one yellow after
beginning.
that. Yeah, we only had one
Yeah,
yellow
I'm sorry,
after
at the
that.
beginning.
So 23 minutes with one yellow, I think I could have done it. It'd probably be close, but
That's when you play the high-speed chess game and you just stay, second, third, fourth in the draft
yeah.
and lean out the engine and stick with the guy in front of you.
Yeah. I mean, and granted, obviously we were under a lot of yellow at the beginning, but I made it 40 minutes in on the first tank. But again, that's under a lot of yellow. So if we had no, I mean, assuming we had no yellows after that, I mean, 23 minutes, it's definitely possible. Like, I think. I don't know.
It would have been. I think
been
I've been
close.
able to stretch like 25 or 28 laps out of a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Like full beans, just going, punching a hole in the air. I'm not in traffic at that. I think with no traffic and clean air, about 25 to 28 laps is what I've mathed out. I can go maximum.
Let's see.
Write it down in the history books. I qualified 5th. Technically 4th. Merchant jumped me at the end with the exact same time. That will never happen again.
Maybe I wouldn't have made it. I mean, 28 laps at a 39-second lap is about 18.2 minutes.
Oh,
Maybe I
you
wouldn't
might have.
Maybe. I don't know. If I got enough draft, well, we did have one yellow actually in that second stint, so I probably would have made it actually. We had
It's
one
so
yellow
tricky.
after my pit.
That's one of the things I love about Indy, though, is watching strategies play out because, I mean, immediately on the first yellow, it split. We had two different strategies rolling.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And then I think that both strategies ended up on the podium. I had the benefit of being behind Hi-Fi and Jeff. So when that first yellow came out, I even said it on my stream. I'm like, whatever the leaders do, I'm doing it. And then they both dove in, and I'm like, yep, there we go. I'm going in.
Yeah. No, I honestly, looking back, I wish they had been in front of me during that first yellow.
That was by design.
That was. They probably did let me pass. They're like, we'll let him up there for now. It's funny.
I always like seeing the qualifying times to this too, because I'm putting in qualifying results at the moment, and
I think mine was pretty consistent with last week when we tried to run.
1.1 seconds blanketed a 12-car field. That's pretty good.
And that's really good.
I like to see that kind of stuff.
Do you have it pulled up right now? The times?
Your qualifying was a 38.921. Pole position was Obscure Hi-Fi with a 38.780, beating out Jeff H by 0.018 seconds.
Yeah, still didn't get the fastest lap though.
You said 38.921.
Yeah, you had a 38.921.
Yeah, last week I'm looking at last week. It's pretty consistent. Last week was a 38.919.
Damn.
So only 3 1,000ths different.
That's pretty tight.
That is pretty tight.
Did Jeff get the fastest lap?
No, I think it was Super Goose.
It was Super Goose. Holy shit, you and Jeff are like, are you the same person? His best lap was a 38.778. Yours was a 38.780. Come on, man.
In the race, that was their best lap?
That was, yeah, in the race.
Wow, that's really impressive they could do that lap time in the race.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, by the time your fuel gets low enough, tires are shot. Like, I don't know. For me to get into the 38s, I've got to be on super low fuel. Like,
I've obviously I've raced with Jeff H for a while, and I've watched they're both from Cass, and I've done commentary over in Cass, and those guys are just, they're on another plane of existence. And you want to know what's absolutely frightening is there are people over there that are faster.
Wow.
That are not here.
What is Cass?
Can-Am Sim Sport, right? I got that right.
Yes, Can-Am Sim Sport, or Canadian American Sim Sport.
Okay, it's like another league.
Yeah, it's another league.
Okay, nice.
We kind of poached Jeff from over there, and then Merchants from over there. Hi-Fi. I think we got somebody else. Dave C at one point raced with us, but I don't think he does anymore.
Spiky.
Oh yeah, Cactus. Duh. Spiky came from over there. They're all very quick, and like I said, one of the fastest guys I've ever seen on a racetrack in AMS2 is that he is in this league. He just doesn't race with us.
Who is it?
Nikita.
Oh yeah, he's insane. But we also have Joe Dirt over there. That the two of them are, and then there's Daryl Destroyer or something like that. The three of them are like crazy fast, and in some cars I keep up with them, but most cars I don't.
Yeah, I'm doing commentary for they're doing a multi-class GT4 and GT3 championship right now, and yeah, it's very interesting seeing the pace of some of those guys. It's fun because there was briefly discussion about trying to organize like a league against league sort of thing, you know, like ARL up against Can-Am Sim Sport, but I don't know. I think we would have lost that battle. It's you guys are freaking quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's like crazy over there. I don't know how like there's a lot of fast guys, that's for sure. But most of the guys over there, I don't know how long you guys have been racing over here, but I joined in like kind of the tail end of the pandemic, and most of the names have been kind of doing it about the same amount of time over there.
Oh no, someone
Yeah,
went into the wall on our outlap in the race.
Yeah, that was Day Dinosaur. Um, I I'd like to see the replay.
It
I
looks
don't
like
know
he
if it
just
was my
lost
fault. He
traction.
was
No. Well, I'm gonna look
okay.
a little closer, but it looked like he just lost traction while weaving. Let me
Yeah, he was
get on
behind
here.
me on the formation lap, and I was weaving, and then I think he got a lot of steam that maybe he wasn't expecting, and I don't know if he checked up, and when he checked up, he went into the. I think he was trying to avoid hitting me, but I,
So
in the moment, was afraid I checked him up.
I've got it on my stream right now. If you want to see it, but it looks like. I mean, yeah, he was catching you a little bit, but he was way out to your left, and I think maybe he just like tapped the brakes to not try not to like pass you, and it just spun him.
Yeah, I mean, if you blip the brakes with the wheel pointed the wrong way, that's all it takes.
Yeah, because he was catching you on the weave, but you go out to the right.
Oh, yeah.
He goes
He
far
locked up.
left, and then I think just trying not to get past you, he just locked it up. Like.
All right,
Oh,
I
you
gotta
know
run,
what?
guys. Have a good night.
Take it easy,
Good
high
race.
five. Good race,
You too,
man.
Thanks. You too.
I think he thought I was gonna swerve back to the left.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, he
But
might have.
I was watching him in my mirror, and I made it a point to not, and I wonder if maybe he expected me to.
Yeah.
Because you can almost see him. He checks up more when he gets down to the bottom, because I think he thought I was going to slow down.
Yeah.
Or keep going, I mean.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But these freaking results in is a lot of work.
You have to type it all in manually?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that sucks. Like, cause I've never been on that side of like the sim grid and like the server side, but from my understanding, I think the ACC side, like they just take like a JSON file and like put it into SimGrid or something.
Yep. If we ran AMS2 on dedicated servers, we could do that.
Oh, okay.
However, in our experience thus far, dedicated servers don't work really well.
Oh, okay. Probably more expensive too?
Not
Or no?
necessarily. I actually have an extra computer lying around that I stream off of. I run 2 PCs when I race.
Okay.
One of them handles all the streaming, and I could run that application on my PC. I don't know how well it would run. But yeah, we could also just, the original system was we would close down the practice server and just convert it to the race day server, and we'd run the race and then flip it over to the next practice session. But because of, I honestly, and it's not necessarily a bad problem to have, but because we have such a diverse group of nationalities racing,
yeah,
you've got people connecting from all over the world, and we just noticed that it's a little bit inconsistent.
That makes sense. Yeah. Are the does it cost anything, or does it cost much to run the AMS2 servers? Like the ones that we use?
It does cost a little, but I think that's one of the ones that Security Solutions covers. At least they did. I don't know if Sean pays for it out of pocket now or not.
Nice.
But
well, yeah, I know that, because I know the ACC ones with G Portal or whatever it's called are really expensive. Like,
yeah, I saw a little bit of the back and forth of the admin chat, and I saw Sean's number, and I'm like, oh my god,
yeah,
that's outrageous.
it is. But like, and I think it's a good idea what they're talking about. Maybe just do like an entry fee, because it is, I think, a good thing to keep it around on the console side, because it has been such a good feeder to bring people into this league. I mean, it's what brought me into the league, and so
Yeah.
many others. And then eventually people do upgrade and get PCs because they want to do other games and stuff. Like, but like some other people were saying too, if we really do get LMU on console, like they were saying soon, I bet you a lot of those guys are
Yeah.
going to switch over to LMU, as long as it's
I've
stable.
not raced LMU, but from what I have seen of it, I have raced ACC, and what I've seen of it, LMU is, in my opinion, going to be the superior sim.
Oh, it's far superior. I mean, and granted, that's me moving from ACC console to LMU on PC. So there's a lot of other changes that I got with that, including like triple screens and all that, obviously. But
Yeah.
in general, I do think it is a far superior sim for sure. I mean, even just like strategy and stuff like that, like when it comes to like fuel saving and all of that, and like, I don't know, there's just so much more to the mechanics of LMU that make it a lot better, and not to mention the driving physics, I think, are a lot better too.
Yeah.
It was
I've
actually
heard
kind
that.
of funny though too. Like, so a lot of people complain about like the force feedback in LMU, which it could be better, but you know, I have like a different profile on my Fanatec for like each game, right? And I have two different profiles for LMU, one for like GT3 cars, one for like the prototypes. And I had a LMP2 race like 2 weeks ago, and when I hopped in to do the practice session for that race, I didn't realize I still had my wheelbase set to my AMS2 profile. And I found like almost a full extra second at Silverstone in that prototype car using the AMS2 profile. And by time I realized it, I was like, and the reason I realized it is because I got a flat spot and my wheel was like shaking like crazy, and I was like, what's going on? That's weird. Like, usually it vibrates a little with a flat spot, but not that much. And then I realized I was in my AMS2 profile, and I was like, fuck it, like, I'll put up with the shaking of the
Yeah, I mean,
of the flat spots if I'm getting that much better of a feel through the car. Like,
yeah, that's insane. I recently looked up, and if you're ever interested in trying to fine tune the AMS profile even more, there's a guy that puts a custom feedback kit for AMS2. If you look up Daniel Cart force feedback profiles, he has like a text document with like every major wheel supplier and like what their proprietary software settings should be for the wheel and what your in-game settings should be.
Okay.
And it feels very, very good. If you're ever looking to, tinker with it and try, it's definitely worth at least, exploring, because it does feel a lot better.
Okay.
Now, granted, I was out of the box. I didn't no tuning to anything. So
yeah, no, I mean, I definitely look at it, because, I mean, honestly, what I always end up doing is I just end up finding a bunch of like Reddit threads and whatever for whatever game that I'm about to try next, and I get like a starting point, from that for all my settings, and then I'll kind of go play with different settings to kind of tweak it to what I like better or not. But but then, like I said, I stumble across something like that AMS2 like profile working better on LMU.
Yeah.
So let me ask you: do you still have my stream pulled up by chance, or no?
Yes.
So okay, so this is like a lap or two ago I got by Jeff, but like when I got by him, I was trying to do the leapfrog where we can both save fuel and draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like I would see him catching, and I'm not trying to block him at all. Like I want him to come back through, but then multiple times it doesn't work out, and I'm trying to figure out if it's more of something that I'm doing that's dissuading him, or if he's like strategically being like, no, you stay up there and let me save my fuel. You know what I mean?
Jeff's a hard cookie to read.
Because there's several times where he got a run, but then like that time just there, when you're a few seconds behind, he peeks out at the beginning of the straight, which makes me think he doesn't want to pass me. Well, now we're under yellow, but makes me think he didn't want to pass me. He's like trying to get out of my slipstream to not catch up. I don't know.
So I'm only seeing on board.
Oh, I'm in triple screen. I can see. You can't see the
Yeah.
the
If I
mirrors.
had
Hold
to
on. Let me.
guess, it was probably him maybe saving fuel. The other thing is, I don't know. I don't know.
Because like I'm basically, when I started the race, I was in third, right, and I stayed kind of
Yeah.
behind Obscura and Jeff, and I watched them leapfrog for a while. At one point, I can't remember when, but at one point I ended up getting a run and end up like kind of in second, and then I kind of leapfrog a little bit with Obscura between second and third, and then at some point I get a run on Jeff, but I feel like once I get my run on Jeff, even though I want him to take it back, he just doesn't. You know what I mean? And again,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm not providing him the right opportunities by not doing something, or if he's strategically being like, "Fuck no, you stay up there."
The unfortunate thing is, I don't get to race against Jeff very often. He's usually in another zip code to me. So okay, so I'm watching you guys. You just came out of turn 4. 3 wide down the front straight. Nope, 2 wide. One thing I will say, and again, purely speculative here, I don't know. Jeff and Hi-Fi have raced together a lot. And,
Okay.
you know, Hi-Fi was just talking earlier about the, you know, it's a dance and you got to trust your partner and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And I almost wonder if Jeff is thinking, I don't want to gamble or to risk it. It's lap 6, lap 8.
I don't know
whatever.
her. Yeah, I don't know her trust Biling that way. That's fair, and that's a fair perspective for sure.
Right. That is potentially it. You know, because I see him lining passes up on Hi-Fi behind you.
Right.
And you know, Jeff is a very, again, also keeping in mind that Jeff is a big advocate for the race isn't won in turn 1. You know, it's a long race. You got to play the long game. And he's probably thinking, okay, I don't want to jeopardize my race, and I don't know yet enough about. It's not that I don't think he trusts you, but
sure, no, I get it.
I think
I don't have the control.
Hi-Fi.
Yeah, and I don't have the control that they have, and that's fair. But like, so there he did make the move. Like, it's probably showing up now, right? And then not long after, I think I get past him again, and I'm again just kind of wanting to do that dance with him, like to so we can both get some fuel saving going on and a little draft from each other. But yeah, I mean, and it is a fair perspective though, and I don't blame him. I mean, he doesn't know me, and I'm not very experienced in oval either. So
that being said, though, he just made a pass on you out of the back straight into turn 3, exactly as I would have expected him to.
Right.
I'm wondering if maybe he just
but
decided to hang in the back.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he did, because after this, at some point soon, I get past him again, and there were multiple times after that I kept thinking, okay, let him through, and he would be coming up quick, and then he just wouldn't take it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, come on, man, take it again. Like, I don't want to be up here. Like, yeah, so I take it back here, which you'll see in a few seconds. I know you're a little behind. And I think maybe after this passes, I think after this one, he doesn't take it back again.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, you didn't do anything that I think would make him be apprehensive about racing you. I mean, you were plenty alongside. He pokes on the exit of 4, but then kind of tucks back in. I don't know. I really don't. You know, and I also... Yeah, see, he stuck his nose out at the exit of 2, but he was so far back, I don't think he had enough of a run.
So, and you're a little behind me, but you'll get to the point soon where he's getting a lot closer now, and he's going to be in that draft now, up on my ass, leaving a turn. And so this one, I actually go to the inside to try to make him just go ahead and take the outside pass, but then I realize he's not going to, so I go back for it. So that one was probably a little sloppy. He probably wasn't expecting me. But then again, I kind of run wide here on purpose, trying to like say like, take it, go, like, and he won't. You see what I'm saying?
Down the back straight, 100%. He was expecting you to stay high. He started to nose down to the bottom to go around.
Okay.
So that
might have been miscommunication on my part then.
Yeah, because he starts to nose in on the short chute into 3, but I don't think he had the run, and you had the slipstream from Hi-Fi behind helping pull you forward a little bit. The other thing is what you did on the back straight, which it's nothing wrong with it. Like, absolutely, whatever you want to do. It's a really great way to defend a position. See, I see him sticking his nose out, but he didn't have a good head of steam there.
Yeah. If I just stayed high, he might have actually taken it.
On the one that it almost looked like he was going to pass you, I think what happens is you get so out of the groove when you do that as the lead car, right? Like, you're used to staying high and then, you know, just cutting down to the bottom of the corner and then washing wide to the exit of the short chute. And when you dove to the bottom, I think, based on what you're telling me, you were expecting him to go, and then he didn't, so you adjusted your line, and then I noticed that turn 3 was really iffy, and the short chute was really iffy, and you finally kind of reined it in the exit of 4, which he started to get a run, but he just didn't have the momentum. And then the whole next lap was looked like he was trying to set it up again, and then didn't. So I think
and then we go into safety car right after that.
Then you go into safety car. So yeah. If I had to guess, that's probably what it was.
Okay. Well, and then here's him going into the pits. You'll see in a second with me in front under the safety car, and I saw him, and I was just thinking, "Damn it!" And then in my mind too. And maybe it would have been fine for me to just go ahead and pit the next lap, but in my mind, like I'm not very experienced in oval, so I'm like, I know if I'm right behind him and he pits behind a safety car, I follow him, right? I know that, but I don't know if I'm right in front of him and he pits. Do I pit on the next lap? Is it still the same, or does that not really work out the same? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I guess technically pits were still open. You could have boxed if you wanted to. That being said, if there was any uncertainty, the yellow that happened immediately after would have been a good opportunity as well. But you know, it's Jeff is really good at saving fuel.
Okay. Which is surprising how fast he is.
Yeah, I mean, you can read a situation. I mean, he was quick for sure, but I mean, he was on pace with Hi-Fi and slower than Goose. It's he's good at saving gas, so sometimes, you know, trying to understand how Jeff H's brain works is a challenge because he's got a knack for being able to
Yeah, no, I got you.
make a lot out of a car. And he's also raced Indy a ton.
Yeah.
Which definitely helps him out.
You know, one thing I kind of just wish I had done this week, that I did last week, is because last week at the beginning of the race, I got a run pretty quick on that first lap from the second row and ended up in the group with Obscure and Jeff last week too, and using their using their slipstream and everything. And every time last week that I got a run, in my inexperience and just wanting to kind of just follow them, I just would back out and just stay behind them, right? I'd get a run, I'd just back out a little early at the end of the straight and just stay behind. And I just kept doing that, and last week was really clean and everything was really good, right? This week, I decided once I started off the same way for the first few laps. I'd get a run, but I'd just back out. But then I got a run and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna take it. And then, I ended up in front, and then that's when I started feeling really unsure because I'm not following the guys who know what's going on anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I started feeling very unsure of myself, especially in terms of then you get that whole pit scenario happen. I think ultimately I should have just tucked in, stayed behind them, lifted every time I got a run, and just sat back there in third. You know what I mean? And then battle it out in the last 5 laps if I'm still up there with them. You know what I mean?
I mean, ultimately, and look, they even say in the actual race, right? The Indianapolis 500, the race is not really aggressive until, the end of the last 50 laps, last 75 laps is when the race actually starts to heat up, because the beginning of the race, you cannot predict what is going to happen. You have no idea.
Right.
It's just a guessing game, and I think that's probably Jeff takes a lot of that. Ovals are half strategy, half skill, and I think.
Oh, honestly, they're a lot more strategy than road course. I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to, because I've always raced road course stuff and I love it. And there's a lot of strategy to road course too, but the
ovals,
ovals is a lot more strategy for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm enjoying learning it so far for sure.
Yeah, with a 40 some odd second pit stop, and a lap being 39 seconds, it's a lot. You have to time it right, and sometimes.
Well, and even just like a pass not really meaning the same thing. You know what I mean? Like on a road course, you get a pass on somebody, if you can defend well, and it's not a circuit that just has a ton of passing zones, you have that place now. You know what I mean? As long as you don't fuck up, but a pass really means nothing in oval. A pass means an opportunity for the guy behind,
to save gas,
right?
The other thing, and one thing that it took me, I mean, I'm even still learning it, right, is so say you can go 30 laps on a tank of fuel on an oval, right? We'll pull that number out of the ass.
Right.
Everybody says, well, we're going to fuel save so we can stretch the stint. But something that I have come to start adapting and picking up on is the other thing that saving fuel does is it means when you put fuel in the car, you don't need as much fuel.
Right, so you save time in the pits too. Yeah.
Right. If you pit with the rest of the guys in sequence, you can, I mean, honest to goodness, when a pit stop is 7 seconds, right? If it takes you 0.2 of a second less to fill up, what is that on the track? 0.2 on Indy is immense.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
That's one thing that I've found has been very helpful is sometimes, even if I don't really feel like I need to pit, if the guys ahead of me are pitting and I know that I can short fill and top off fuel, sometimes I'll take it because it's an easy spot picked up right there.
Yeah.
Under safety car.
And this is a total noob question, and I think this is the case, but just to confirm, you don't have to actually adjust the setting for the fuel, like how much you're taking. Like, let's say you already had it set to like the full 70 liters or whatever, but you only needed 5 to fill up. Like, the time in the pit stop is going to only be what for the 5, even though you
Yes.
have it set to 70 or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's only gonna so if you set
Okay.
it to 70 liters, it's gonna put up to 70 liters in the tank, essentially, I
Right.
believe. Now,
Okay.
I don't think I think
Versus,
say you
well,
have
if you have 10 and you said 30, it's going to get you to 40.
right
But if you have
60
60
and you
and you
set
say
it to
30,
70, it's only gonna give you 10 liters.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. Like,
Yeah, so it's kind of tricky, but once you understand it, it's pretty straightforward, and it's yeah. I mean, fuel and tire strategy, mainly fuel on ovals, is the biggest thing in oval racing to, I think, be successful.
hmm
And you obviously like definitely feel a little bit more confident in your ability on track because I mean the fact that you were able to sit there and trade blows with two of the fastest guys that we've seen in AMS2, like you've got I think the groove and a better understanding of the car and how it drives around an oval now. I think once you start to dial in where strategy works, that would be huge, huge gain.
Agreed. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I do feel like I'm figuring out pace for ovals pretty well. I just like, yeah, like you said, like I got to figure out strategy, and I feel like I'm just kind of constantly guessing or just trying to follow who's in front of me, which again tonight I think my biggest mistake was actually going up into the lead, and then now I can't just follow what the guys in front of me are doing.
Right.
Yeah.
And ovals are tricky, so you know, no, that I think you did everything right. You came in a lot of people come into an oval and they're like, it's just a bunch of right turns or left turns. It's whatever. But you kind of you approached it pretty respectfully, understanding that it's not just a bunch of left turns. There's a lot to it.
Yeah. No, 100%. Well, and I like I kind of looked into it a little bit like before like I like jumped in with you guys, and that's why even like at the beginning when we were talking before the season started, I was like, give me a minute. I'm gonna like test it out. Like, I haven't really played AMS2 and I haven't really done ovals. And like I did a bunch of like AI races, and like, the first thing I do is just some hot lapping and just like okay, ovals, okay, getting how to do the turns, whatever. And then I start doing like the AI races, and I'm just constantly crashing. And I'm like, okay, cool. So now I know that you absolutely can't take a lap around in traffic like you can with
Yeah.
when you're hot lapping. So then I start looking like, okay, like weight jackers, okay, lifting, and like start playing with that stuff. And I don't know, like, yeah, I mean, it's definitely like it's cool how much different it is, and then how that even plays out in a race when you get into clean air versus when you're in traffic and all of that.
Yes.
Like it's
Traffic in
fun.
an oval is insane.
Yeah, it is fun. I like it.
But it's a challenge, and it is some of my favorite racing. It produces such great racing.
hmm
Um, Pocono is a perfect example. And if again, I'm hoping it's been a pretty popular series. I think tonight was just because we had a pretty even split on whether or not people wanted to do this race right away again or not. But Auto Club Speedway is probably my favorite oval to race. It is so wide, it's super fast, and it produces some incredible races. It's almost a tri-oval. It's not quite, but if we get another season, I don't know what ovals are going to make it into the next season yet, because obviously we only have a select few, but you got to try that one. Hopefully it makes it into the cut, because it is wicked fun. I mean, up until our Pocono race, the league race we did at Auto Club had been my favorite oval racing experience. Actually, probably my favorite racing experience in AMS2. Just because it was so good. And then Pocono, there's just no beating that. That was
Pocono was so much fun.
a blast.
Yeah, dude. Well, I definitely want to try that one then. I feel like you should save it till when you're back in the seat. Then.
Yeah. So my plan. It sounds like we're gonna shelf this series for a couple seasons, like one or two
Okay.
seasons.
Yeah.
It sounds like AMS2 is gonna get like a fun season, a short mini series in the middle of summer, because summer is always tricky to get people
Yeah, it
locked in
is.
anyways.
It is for sure.
And then I think we'll go to another series after that. And then I'm hoping maybe come fall, ideally, what would be perfect timing is right off the finale of the IndyCar Championship. You know, we can kind of ride that into another season of Formula USA, because honestly didn't expect this one to happen as soon as it did, but there was enough demand for it, and I'm usually a season ahead in planning anyways, so
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man.
it's a ton of fun. I'm really glad the first season was, we call it season 0, was super bad. Just not. I tried to do a full length race. You know, all the races were an hour and a half, hour 45. People just did not have the time or the energy to commit to that.
Right.
And this, you know, I debuted the new series last season, which we called season 1. And that was with the accelerated tire wear and all that other stuff, which I think just made the racing so much better.
Hell yeah. So this is the 3rd season that you guys have done Formula?
Yeah, this is, I would call it, yeah, I mean officially the 3rd season, but
because you had a season 0. I get. We did the same thing on when we spun up the rally. Groove and I, the rally club in ARL. Like and technically, well, we didn't call it season 0. We called it season 1. But our season 1 was only like 4 weeks, and we were really kind of just testing the game, the settings of how to set up a club, whatever, and like did a really short thing just to kind of like see how it works. You know what I mean? Like, and then get ideas for the next season. You know, learn from our mistakes. And then we did like our season 2, which I really consider our season 1, was a full 8-week, you know, thing and everything. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah, season 1 was, season 0 was really learning, because you know, I thought it's so easy to put stuff to paper and go, yeah, absolutely, that'll go, send it, and then it doesn't, right? The problem with the first season too was we had the tire requirement, right? So it was soft tire, hard tire, you had to run both, but there was not enough tire deg in a fuel stint for it to be of any importance or significance. So you just ran the softs, and then you ran a stint on the hards because you had to, and then you went back to it. But now, with the way it is set up with 4 times tire wear, like people are like, oh man, well, the softs are really fast, but they fall off super hard.
Right.
So people are thinking a lot more strategically, which I love to see. And of course, it does play into the hands of the Jeff H's in the world. But it does, I think, create a much better racing product. The first race we did in that new format was Watkins Glen, and we had 2 very different strategies. I think one was a 2-stop and one was a 3-stop, and they were fighting for the win in the last 2 or 3 laps. Like,
oh, that's awesome.
That's what I love to see.
Yeah.
Is very different strategy calls panning out to the end. So
No, it's a really good mechanic like that. AMS2 has this, LMU has this, because we were talking about like earlier like ACC versus LMU. Like that's actually one of the downsides of ACC is it's just static tire wear, right? Like it's just one setting for
Right.
it. Like and like in sim racing, like you were saying a second ago too. Like when you do these like really long races for like a whole season in sim racing, it's just hard to get people to like commit to that. Like it's too much, right? So we want to run, okay, a 60-minute race is kind of a long race when we think of like a whole season of races. And in that, like normal tire wear is just not really enough to like have to really think about strategy too much. It's just, okay,
no.
just run the tires. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? I mean, in ACC, you can actually run a full hour on the same set, and they're going to drop off a little, but not too much. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yeah.
So, but like I really like when I came over to the LMU side, and they'll oftentimes run 2 or 3 times tire wear, and so it's a real thing that you're thinking about for these races. Like, do I want to try to make it 2 stints on this set, or do I really want to like only keep it to one? Can I make it 3 stints on this set? I don't know. Like, and the same thing with like the fuel. They do like the 2 or 3 times fuel sometimes one, and they'll mix it up sometimes week to week. They'll do like one week is 2 times fuel, 1 times tire, where the next week is 2 times fuel and 3 times tire, or where whatever they'll mix it up, and it kind of just, like throws you off too, which is fun.
Yeah. I wish because I think the generic answer that a lot of leagues have, and even it was this way in AMS2 when I joined ARL as well, is we'll just make a mandatory pit stop. But what ends up happening is somebody will either short stop or run and open up a monster of a gap and then
Right,
pit with 3 minutes left and
right,
not lose any track position. And I think doing it when you actually force tire wear, there becomes a necessity for a pit stop because at some
right.
point staying out is going to cost me more time than not.
Yeah.
So
Or if you're on a road course, it brings a necessity to really fuel save and take it easy in the turns to really try to save those tires if that's what you really want to do or whatever. You
right.
know what I mean? Like, yeah. No, I agree. It's definitely a cool thing. You were saying a minute ago too about like when you guys were doing like those like the season with like the long rounds and how that wasn't working. And I agree with that. But I'm wondering though too if it'd be cool at some point to do like some AMS2 fun races that are super long, like kind of like enduro AMS2 like one-off events. Like I know we did those on like console sometimes. Just as an
So
example, you could do like not that you'd actually want to do this one, but you could do like a full Indy 500 on a
we
random
did.
Saturday or something. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like,
We did a full Indy 500 actually.
oh, you did?
In May. So I think you literally just missed it, man, and it was so cool. I don't know. I guess we talked the last week we raced about how you kind of follow IndyCar. So you know how they qualify at Indy, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's a whole ordeal, multi-day event, and it's fastest 4-lap average speed, not
right.
who's got fastest time, whatever. Randy built us a program that
Oh shit.
tracked the out lap as its own lap, the warm up lap 1 and 2, and then the following 4 laps. It started timing and averaged the speed and animated a leaderboard on where people were going to go, what attempt number they were on,
Oh, that's
what their average
badass.
speed was on each lap. It was freaking awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
And we did a separate event. So on a Tuesday night, we had just a 4-hour open session. People came in, they ran one car, and it was one car qualifying. So everybody was in pit lane stage to go, and somebody'd go out, make their pass, and then the next guy would go out, make his pass, and we broadcasted it and had and it was
Dude, I'm
so
sad I
freaking
missed
cool.
that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man. We'll have to
It'll
do that again.
assuredly be back next week or next year because everybody loved it this time. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it was unanimous that the program was so much fun to have because it was something that everybody runs Indy 500s in May. Like that's
Mhm.
not anything unique. People run it maybe even in AMS2, but what I don't think a lot of people in AMS2 at least do is like full Indy 500 proper qualifying with
Yeah.
fastest lap average speed, and that was a blast. But we ran a full distance. Jeff H ended up winning it. Surprise, surprise. But so much fun.
That's awesome.
But we have run a couple special events. I think the 2000 member event, we did 2.5 hours at Sebring.
Okay. Nice.
And then there is I might be where Matt really so desperately wants to run vintage IndyCar stuff, like the 90s IndyCar
Okay.
stuff,
That'd
and
be cool.
I think it would be a lot of fun. So I might get with him and help organize some like historic IndyCar races, maybe a Long Beach, like a classic Long Beach race in the old IndyCars.
That'd be really cool. Yeah, that'd be hella cool.
But
And
the trouble we
go ahead.
That seems the trouble we always run into running special events though is people never seem to want to race on Saturdays.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be tough on the weekends for sure. And then also for some people then it can be tough on the weekdays. Like it just depends on the person.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other we always try not to trounce on another series too, because I don't want people that, because we've got drivers that race in both series. You race in multiple series. Jeff races in a couple series. I don't want people to go, well, this is a one-time event and I'm in a championship over here, so
Right.
I like to do it when there's nothing going on.
Did we ever actually get like a good organized calendar? I know somebody said they had one or whatever, but I don't even know where to find it.
I think people just started leaning on SimGrid.
Yeah.
Because I think if you go to the community page on SimGrid, it actually shows
Okay.
like a calendar of events, and it pulls like all of our events in the community to that calendar.
Gotcha.
Thank God for AI, dude. Or I would
Right.
be up all night.
No, I feel I use it a lot for the rally stuff. I use
I
a lot
feed
for
it information, and like I make
Yep.
the posters, the podium posters with AI, because and the forecast images, I make those with AI as well.
Hell yeah. I speaking of that, I probably need to just do that for the winners last season. So my winners last season in rally were both out of the US and Canada, so we can't ship them trophies. And I had talked to Tyler about making them posters, like custom posters. And I've done some AI posters before, but I was thinking like, well, Tyler's like actually good at this stuff and can make them something like not just like AI or whatever.
Right.
And so he agreed to make them stuff. I gave him all the info, but he's had a lot going on. I know he moved and like I think he said something about like his design PC hasn't, like, he either had to change design PCs or he hasn't set it up or whatever, and he's got a lot going on. And I get it. But I'm like halfway through our next season now and I still haven't given those two winners their posters. So I'm thinking now I might need to just make some AI posters for them. Like I feel bad, but it is what it is.
If you ask really nicely and you can be patient, I think Ted's also got a bit of a background in design.
Ted does too? Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I might leverage him for next season. I don't want to put pressure on him since I'm already so late with these. I might just do AI for these, and then maybe next season I can ask Ted to help out with that if he's willing.
You didn't hear it from me though.
I didn't hear it from you. We didn't talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
he's a busy and look, I think AI certainly has its place. I use it because it just like I want it to look like a professional press packet when shit gets posted for this series. I think presentation is half the battle. And look, I get it. Artists can do a far better job, and I'm not going to argue that, but I can't afford that.
Oh yeah, well, and for all the press stuff throughout a season, I think AI is more than legitimate and great
Yes.
enough for that, because you can, like, all the stuff you put out is great. Like I do like posters that I'll put out on like social media throughout like the rally seasons to just like gain interest from people, and like I just use AI for all that. Every once in a while I'll throw something random in a rally channel, like um so yeah, I think for all that kind of stuff it is more than adequate. I just, my initial thought was with the posters for those guys, I just wanted them to have something made by a person with experience.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. It's just tricky.
It is.
You know, you walk a fine line, and Ted's been crucified for using it on like Reddit and shit for
I saw him say
posts
something
of
about one of those in the admin chats, and I was really surprised to hear that.
Oh
Like,
yeah, dude. He shared pictures with like me and Sean, and like it was people were ripping his ass on Reddit for using, and
but
like
he was just like
look,
also trying to like get like interest in the league and stuff too. It
yes,
was just like one of the,
we
like,
do
who
this
fucking cares?
for
Like,
free.
right?
Like actually for negative dollars, some of us like we
That's
we don't make
so
any money
odd.
on this. Like what a dumb hill to die on, but boy
Yeah.
howdy did they die on that hill, because
Right.
and you know,
I do think
I
people
just
forget that a lot. Like, I mean, I've had some problems because you know I'm the head steward on the console side, and I've had some people like really get at us about some stuff and going into, you know, this isn't like a real like racing league wouldn't, you know, do this. They would look at this X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, guys, you have to remember, like, this is a free league, and we have people volunteering their time to look at 14 tickets a week sometimes. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
Like,
dude.
and we're dealing with very limited footage too. Like a real racing league would have fucking 10 angles of that crash. We get
Yeah.
one POV, right? And these guys are volunteering their time. We're doing the best we can with what we have to work with. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
which is not a lot usually.
right? And again, like show some respect and like appreciation for the people volunteering their time to make this happen for you to compete in. Like,
Yeah, it is a challenge, and yeah, it's I I keep the only graphic that I usually give to Sean to post on socials is the championship standings graphic that shows like the points and the movement. And I did that because it's a nice visual.
yeah, yeah,
You
definitely.
can it's posted right there in Discord. You don't have to go to SimGrid. If you pull up the post, you can. And then I did the race day summary thing instead of making a weekly post every week where I have to type shit out. I figured if I just spoon fed AI some information, it pulls the weekend forecast already from all that information, and then it spits out everything else. But I kind of liked. I gave it a little bit of direction. I liked how it said, you know, the battle for the lead. TLMW 94 holds third place, but only 16 points cover P3 through 6. Every point matters in a tight fight behind the championship leaders. And then it says, Jeff, you know, I
Oh yeah,
just
no,
like
that
giving
post is
people,
badass, like for sure.
yeah, I loved giving people stuff to watch. And, you know, it all actually started with the damn forecast graphic because I wanted to give people an idea of what to plan for.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can like adapt this to other things. And sure enough,
Hell
it did
yeah,
it.
hell yeah.
Speaking of which, I need to go and spoon feed it the scores. I don't know
So you
what's
said
going on with the
your
championship
wife's
now.
due like around like the last week of July.
Oh geez, I wish. No, well actually, I don't wish. I kind of wish it was either way earlier or way later. No, she's due July 14th. So
Oh, 14th. Okay.
um, I'm gonna be kind of stuck. I I'm hoping she leans more to that 41 weeks instead of 39 or 40 weeks. Um,
Hey man, you never
I
know.
said, whatever you do, as long as you don't go into labor on a Tuesday night, we're in good shape.
That's funny.
I
Hopefully
said
she's a
if
good
you go
sport
into
about
labor on a
that.
Tuesday night, you better hope we're almost done with the race.
You're over there doing fuel calculations and also
Yeah.
time between contraction calculations.
Yeah. As if I need more numbers bouncing around in my head. But yeah, we're gonna see. And I quite enjoy doing commentary stuff. They tried getting me to do commentary before they got Jack to do commentary for LMU. They were really trying to pull me in over there. I don't own the sim, which was a big challenge alone. But then, like, I play other games on stream, and so it's always a balancing act. I don't want to do 95% sim racing and then 5% other stuff. I've got other stuff I want to play. But at least for the summer series and probably the following series, depending on how things go and what that following series is, I'll probably stay in the booth and spend a little bit more time doing the broadcast. And then when Formula USA comes back up on deck, I won't miss this one just because this is championship I enjoy. And I do enjoy the GT stuff. I just know that those guys are, it seems like, migrating a lot of the GT stuff to iRacing, which is very good, but I cannot afford to buy all the tracks. So
No,
plus
I
the
feel
entry
that.
fee, which
Yeah.
is just, I'm not complaining, but it just, by the time I put the entry fee in there and then the cost of the tracks, I'm in for $100 or more. So
Right, for just to run a series. Yeah, no, I feel you.
right.
Yeah.
And the historic stuff in AMS2 has been very good. And honestly, the lower class stuff is very good too. The Genetta Cup cars are a freaking blast to drive.
So which cars?
The Genetta G40 Cup cars.
Genetta G40. I'll look at those.
It's like, for lack of better words, it's like this game's Miata MX-5 Cup.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, that's the best thing I can liken it to. It's a little different, but it is
okay, I see 'em, yeah.
wicked fun.
Nice. I'll have to try those out. Yeah, like I
I
said,
very
I
much
really
enjoy those.
I've really done very little with this sim so far. I mean, mostly just these Indy cars, kind of just like randomly played around with different things here and there. But
Yeah, it does some things very, very, very well. And other things, multiplayer sessions, not so well.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, though, I will say, besides last week at Indy, this season has been pretty smooth. Like, and I will say, it was a great idea on your part, or whoever came up with the idea to do the extra wave around lap, because I watched some of Groove's streams I think it was last season, and saw some of the safety car messes that happened.
Yeah.
And so that was a great idea to implement that. And again,
He was actually the first person to implement it.
Oh, was he?
And I kind of stole it. He ran a NASCAR series when they debuted those, and he did waiver rounds.
Okay.
And I was watching very closely because I wanted to see how well they worked. And it worked very well.
Yeah.
So it makes the race off the rip much easier for the guys up at the front of the field.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
And yeah, it worked so well for Groove that I decided to rip it off of him and put it in mine because
yeah, he's been pressuring me to get iRacing, and
it helps, but it also it incentivizes not quitting.
Yeah, no,
especially
absolutely.
on an oval.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You get a lot back for sure.
Yeah,
It'd be
I
a
mean, you
great
were.
feature for them to build in, like.
Yeah, well, it's
But
a lot of features would be great for them to build in.
No, agreed. No, I mean he's I know he started doing a lot of like NASCAR stuff on iRacing. He's been pestering me to come over, and I told him like, dude, trust me, I will get iRacing at some point. But like you said, I mean it's kind of a lot like to commit for at first, and then my other thing too is like I just got a PC in March. I out of the gate bought LMU and AMS2 when they were on like the Steam like spring sale. And it's like I've only run like a couple series on PC in these two sims that I already bought. Like, and I have a feeling that once I go iRacing, I'm probably not gonna run these sims much. Like,
Right.
so I kind of want to get some time and enjoyment out of this first. Like,
It is. I've run both, and I have both. Um, I think for just ease of jump in and get into a session with good quality racing, iRacing is probably going to be the go-to. But what iRacing does lack that I think AMS2 does exceptionally well is I was just saying the historic stuff like the old Indy cars, the old Formula One cars, the old American Le Mans series stuff. That stuff is all freaking badass. They did such a good job with all of that, and it is so fun to drive. I would say, and I don't know, maybe other people would disagree with this. Obviously you've got to work your license up to do this, but with iRacing, I have found right now it's easier for me to commit to something in iRacing if I'm doing one of the special events on the calendar, like the Daytona 24, or I think later in the year I told them I want to do the Indy 8 hour. If you look at the special events and you go, oh, that sounds fun, then you're only buying one class of car, one track, and you just have to work your license up in that category to get to run that event. And that's a good way to ease into it so that you're not forking over hundreds of dollars for tracks all at once. Because yeah, I've only purchased a couple tracks, and then I bought like the IR18. I bought is it the IL15, the Indy Lights, the Indy Next car, and then the Caddy, the McLaren, and the Porsche. That was it. The McLaren and the Porsche GT3. I guess I've got the Porsche GTP because that's what we ran in the Majors 24 at Le Mans. So I've only bought a couple, and that's over the nearly a year that I've owned it. So, it is the industry standard, and I understand and respect that. I think there's no, you can't compare anything to it. It is the way it is for a reason. The reason is they get money all the time so they can afford to consistently and constantly improve it. But yeah, it's a financial commitment.
Yeah, for sure. Do they let you test cars before you buy them, or do you just have to buy them? No?
Nope.
No?
Now, the caveat to that is when they run an update, they will put iRacing in maintenance mode, and it'll essentially let you pick any car that you do or don't own, and you can race it on any track you own. So if you wanted to try the Cadillac GTP and you own Watkins Glen and you wanted to try it around Watkins Glen, during maintenance mode you can test drive a car on a track you own.
Okay.
But other than that, no. That's the only opportunity you get.
Gotcha.
Which that irks me a little. I understand why they do it, because obviously they want you to buy the car, and if you just had a free test session all the time,
Yeah, I feel like they could track that though too. Like if they're really just trying to get people to purchase cars, they could just be like, okay, like you can test drive each car in the sim for a total of 5 laps at these 3 tracks, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
something like that, where you could at least get a feel for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like have an amount of time per month, like that you can spend test driving cars.
Yeah.
Like this many hours per month, and it resets at the top of each month.
Yeah.
but
But
we,
the guys who
we
make
don't
the money
pay-
make those
Yeah.
decisions.
we don't get paid to make those decisions.
Right.
Dude, holy shit. So I just finalized the championship standings banner. So Jeff opened his lead back up to fucking 12 points.
Oh shit.
He's ahead of you by 70 points, and you only lead Dickolas Rage by 1 point. You currently lead Spiky Cactus by 4 points, and you currently lead Gaius Octavian by 9 points.
Oh, it's close. So
3, 4, 5, and 6 are separated by 9 points.
damn. So that puts me in what, fourth? Dickless Rage is in third
You are,
right now?
yeah, no, you're in third. He is in fourth.
Oh, I'm still in third.
Yes,
Really? Okay. I'm actually surprised
because
about that.
Cam dropped from the series,
Okay.
so I think the lack of scoring on his part has filtered him further down. So yeah, currently you sit P3 in the championship.
Okay. Well,
And well, you've had a no show because you didn't make the first round, so that's your drop round. Otherwise, you would be. Oh man, I wish you'd have raced that first race, man.
no, me too at this point because I'm gonna have to miss the
Yeah.
last race too. So
Your races are 8 and then 2 and 2 and 10, and that 10 would have fallen off
yeah, yeah.
if not for the first round.
Oh
And then
man, what can you do? But yeah, no,
Dickless
it's
Rage is pretty consistently in the top 5 or 6. I mean, 6, 4, 3,
yeah.
6. He had a 14 in round 1, but that's his drop.
Unless he has a really bad race coming up, he's gonna take it from me because I do have to sit out the last round because Kelsey and I are going to Europe that week, so I'll actually I think be on a plane when. Well, no, I think I'll just landed when you guys race or something
The
like
sim.
that. But
Get a laptop and run it on the laptop on the freaking fold down tray table.
I mean, we did just upgrade to first class for that flight. Maybe I can fit a sim in there. What do you think, Kelsey?
There you go. There you go. Annoy the shit out of everybody around you. Well, they did. Somebody said that he wasn't going to be able to make it next week, though. So
Okay.
he will have. He'll have one race that he couldn't make, and then he has a 14th on the board, which is lower than your lowest finish right now.
Okay.
So
So it still might
it
be a
might
fight.
be. It still might be pretty close.
Depends on also what Spiky Cactus does, though. You said he's close too.
Yeah, he's closing in too. He's
Okay.
also 6'4", 6'4". He had an 18th in round 4.
Okay.
It's
Well,
going to be interesting.
it will be.
Crazy Mittens and I are tied.
I guess between now and next week, I need to practice Hockenheim, however you say it, a little bit. I love that track just from back in the day. I used to race it a bunch on. I think it was like F1 2011 or 2010 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a solid track.
It's a really cool track, but it's been a long time since I've had a sim that even has it. So I'm excited to run it
yeah.
again.
Yeah, it'll be that was the driver's choice Grand Prix, which is another thing that I'm really glad we started doing because that's pushed people to participate. And I usually stick it towards the end of the series so that people have incentive to wait the whole series out.
Yep.
Because if they wanted to race that track and it's towards the end of the championship, it usually motivates people to stay. Actually,
Absolutely.
put the forecast together for that.
Does
God, so much to
Hockenheimring have a
do.
drag strip?
Does it? I didn't know that.
It kind of, I don't know for sure. It kind of looks like it. Like I'm looking just at like the like picture that's on the track in AMS2, and there's what looks like it could either be like a runway or a drag strip, like right off the edge of the main track.
Damn. That would be interesting. considering it's in Germany, and I didn't think drag racing culture was.
Right? Maybe it's an airstrip. Or maybe it's something else. I don't know. It's a really long, straight, wide piece of road.
Yeah, that's interesting. I completely spaced. I gotta get the forecast for it though. I did not do that yet.